Greetings, friends, and welcome back to the 3 Minute Horror Show. We're back with Lydia Manson. She's been on the show before, so we're not going to do what we normally do and ask all the questions about her life and her career and all that kind of stuff, because if you want to see that, I'm going to link the interview that I did with Lydia before in the comments. So you can go back, check out all that stuff. You can check out her lightning round, all the fun answers to the questions that she had. But Lydia is here today to talk about some upcoming projects that she's working on, specifically her own movie, Hellsgate. This is the Lydia Manson movie.
Well, half of my movie.
Eh,
It's a Hawkins and Manson film. So I
The,
can't take it from the I can't fully take it from the director.
the better
Um,
half is Lydia's. Just kidding. Just
oh
kidding.
gosh, you make me blush. But yeah, I'm co-director
Yeah.
and co-writer and producer and actress in it in Hellsgate. So it is the story of a cult and who uses psychedelic drugs to unleash its members' innermost inhibitions, never knowing what they are or who he's really dealing with. So we have an undercover FBI agent who's infiltrated the cult. So who's to say which road she decides to go under? Does she stay with the cult or does she stay true to her job?
Hmm.
There's lots of twists and turns. Um, I actually studied about, I don't know, 10 different cults when I was rewriting the script from what Aaron had originally started. And I had the idea to start using quotes from actual cult leaders as dialogue for the cult leader in the film because I thought that it would be psychologically interesting to see um, words that had been used in the past to actually bring people into cults now as
Yeah.
dialogue in a horror film. Because I feel like I feel for me, I'd rather be scared psychologically than like a jump scare, you know? So I wanted to make sure that we were really touching on all the different tropes of cults and what they represent. And at its core, Hell's Gate is showing that, as a society, we're still having the stigma surrounding mental illness, um, because it's these people that feel alone and feel as though, they're not good enough for other people. Those are the ones that are easily manipulated to join these groups. So through our characters, we wanted to show real life situations and things that we would hope the audience would really resonate with. Like, we didn't want people to just be killed for the sake of violence on a screen. There was a lot of thought that went into each kill. We touch on the opioid epidemic, and overdosing on drugs and wanting to go after the people that got your loved ones addicted. We talk about, you know, sexual molestation, as a child and having to deal with that and grow with that. Domestic violence we touch on in the film. So we wanted there to be like real emotions coming out in this film so that, by the end, like when we go and see a horror film, we know that Michael Myers isn't going to actually show up. We know that, Chucky's not really going to come alive. But if you get done watching the film and you look to your left and you look to your right and you see these strangers and you're like, I don't know them or what they're going through. And that to me is scarier than Michael Myers or Chucky because
100%.
it's
Yeah.
those people that, are really doing these heinous crimes.
Yeah. Movies like 8 millimeter are far scarier to me than movies
Mhm.
like Friday the 13th because those things happen.
I must have watched The Silence of the Lambs probably about 50 times while I was writing the script.
Yeah.
Like, it was heavily influenced by that,
Yeah.
and of course, like Psycho, Alfred Hitchcock. Um, so, and then We filmed a proof of concept. So we have a 5 minute proof of concept that is available for everybody to watch to give you an idea of the story and a little bit of the production value
Right.
that will be brought to Hellsgate. So want to make it look like $1 million without spending $1 million.
Now, is that on YouTube? Can I put it in the comments or put it in the description?
It is.
Okay,
It
perfect.
is, and it's. I also have it like pinned on my Facebook page.
Okay.
If anybody is on my Facebook page, but
Okay.
yes, it is on YouTube.
All right. So I'll
Um,
put that in the
we.
description so the folks can check it out too.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you.
Mm.
We actually got the rights to two of Charles Manson's songs to use in the film. So his some of the music is used in the proof of concept. So if you hear when you hear like the Charles Manson song, we actually get to use it in the film. So we
All right.
signed all our P's and Q's.
I've said it before, but Charles Manson may have been a maniac and he may have been a cult leader, but he was a pretty good musician.
I actually,
Yeah.
so we got two songs from the Lie album, which
Yeah.
was actually the album he released to help pay for his defense
Mm.
in the trials of the 1969 murders.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm like, man, some of these are actually really good songs. Like I have them on a couple playlists.
Yeah.
I don't agree with anything he did,
No.
but yes, at the end of the day, he did stand for like I listened to his, because I don't want people to think this is a Manson film just because, like, obviously I have the last name Manson. Otis, who plays the cult leader, has a look of Manson to him. Yes, we touch on Manson in the script as a plot point just to kind of, have the sensationalization of the Manson theme.
Hmm.
But I don't want people to think it's a Manson film, even though I just said a lot of Manson stuff. But I did study like several cult leaders to make like we're not copying Manson.
No.
Like there's oh my gosh, like even the name of our leader is Keith Applewhite. Um, Appleson, because it was half from Applewhite from Heaven's Gate, and
Yeah.
then Son from Manson, and then
Okay.
Keith I believe, was a reference to somebody else. So we used a lot. There's a lot of little Easter eggs for the true crime buffs.
Okay.
Um, so there, if people like little details, there is a lot of that in the script, especially with the names of characters. The One of our police officers is named after one of the officers who was, I believe, on the Waco, part of the Waco
Okay.
FBI squad. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of little like, informational tidbits. So I'm really excited to see how that plays out.
Hmm. So are you crowdfunding for it right now?
We had run an Indiegogo campaign. I
Okay.
don't know if it's still open because Indiegogo just went through a huge change.
Yeah. A big
Um,
upheaval. Mm.
so our yeah, our campaign was part of the site before it. So I don't, we were in demand, but it might have been enough time to close off. So we actually are looking for private investors and we have
Okay.
a full pitch deck. If anybody's interested, you can reach out to Hellsgate the Movie at gmail.com if anybody wants to be part of making this film. One of our producers is Bill Diamond, who is actually a producer on Terrifier 3, and they
Oh wow.
filmed part of the film at his studio. And that's where we actually filmed the proof of concept was at Bill's studio. So we filmed in the same, like we looked up and there was still blood splatter from when Terrifier 3 had been there. So that was really cool
Yeah.
to do that. And Bill has been in the industry for so many years. He's got so much experience. He's got 3 Emmys, 7 Telly Awards for his lighting. So it's, we've built like a really great team, I think, to make a really great film. I think it
Yeah.
could really be good.
So if I have investors watching, and I'm not sure if I do at this time, but
You
you
know, but
never
you
know,
never
right?
know.
Hmm. Go and
Yeah.
check out Hellsgate the movie. We're going to put the link to the website in the description as well, so that it's easier. You don't have to remember it. You can just go click it. I like
Thank
the
you. You're
fact
the
that you're
best.
tackling mental health issues, stigma surrounding mental health. You're a big mental health advocate, from what I understand.
I am.
Hmm.
Yes, it's very important to me. And, even it's May now. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So I was part of a podcast for a while, Dread the Stigma, where we would talk about how mental health was portrayed in movies and television shows during in certain songs by certain artists. And it's just, I think the more we talk about it, the less the stigma will be,
Hmm.
because there's still people that are afraid to admit that they're dealing with these issues because the way they think they're going to be treated when people find out, and that's wrong. So
Absolutely. Can you tell us at all about your character in the movie? Are you the FBI agent that we've
I
been talking about?
am not
No? Okay.
no.
I was
I
gonna
play
ask.
one of the cult members.
Okay.
I play Kelly, and Robert Lasardo, who is amazing actor. So
Yeah.
it's gonna
He's in lots of
he's
things.
actually yes, he was on Nip Tuck, CSI Miami. He played opposite Clint Eastwood in The Mule. Like, this
Yeah.
man is a legend, and he plays my boyfriend. And I am so nervous because I'm like, oh my goodness, to like have to act across from him is going to be
Yeah.
very tough. Like, um, but my character Kelly is going through her own issues and dealing with her boyfriend, played by his name is Blaine, played by Robert Lasardo.
Okay.
So it's seeing how they tackle their relationship now that she's become part of what. So we decided to call the cult Sprouts
Okay.
because it's a place for you to grow.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
And so um, now that she's in that dynamic, to
Mm,
see how her relationship changes. So very excited to play this character and show her growth throughout the film.
yeah. You're gonna do great acting opposite Robert
Oh,
Lozardo.
thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
nervous. We did a film in November together called The Toy Maker, which they're actually running their finishing funds campaign right now. We shot an awesome flick full of like car explosions.
Oh, wow.
Um, oh yes. We I think we blew up like three different cars, and we also had like gunshots in the film.
Hmm.
Like, it
That's
was
cool.
crazy.
Yeah.
A flying teddy bear, like huge teddy bear that was on fire, got thrown at a grandma. But I actually got to act in a couple scenes with Robert Lasardo for that.
Yeah.
Um, Not as intense as it's going to be for Hellsgate, but it was still, I was like, oh my God.
So
So,
what's the next
you
step for
know,
Hellsgate? What happens next?
we just have to keep trying to get our funding. That is the hardest
Okay.
part of filmmaking, and it honestly is such a downer.
Yeah.
Like, it's the worst part of filmmaking too.
Hmm.
Um, and we were hoping that like our crowdfunder was going to be a lot more successful, but you know, crowdfunding lately, I mean, our crowdfunder was last year.
Yeah.
We had decided we had actually dropped our Indiegogo campaign started the same day that the Netflix series Chaos, which was
Hmm.
about Charles Manson, debuted. So we were trying to like interconnect everything,
Right.
and it just, like, we met our goal, which was amazing. That helped us, pay for the rights to the music,
Right.
make the POC, like do these other things. So now it's to get the funding, because we don't want to start filming without everything, because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that our cast and crew is paid, they're paid fair, they're, making sure everyone has a place to sleep. Like, there's
Yep.
so many expenses that come with a film, and that is where we're at. And
Yeah.
it's the worst spot to be at. It's
It's,
like pre-production purgatory waiting for funding.
yeah. Yeah. I
But we're
wish it was
trying.
different. Yeah. But it sounds like it's going to be really good. So I hope that I hope that you can get there. I don't think I can get you there. I'm not an investor. I don't have any money. If I did,
Me
I'd give you
neither.
some.
Well, well, it's thank you so much for allowing me to come on and talk
Of
about that.
course.
That means more than money sometimes. So
Yeah,
thank you.
you're welcome. And I have more subscribers than I did the last time you were here, so you never know, right?
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, I
Look at
think
you doing all the things.
the last time you were
Yeah,
here,
that
I think
was
I had,
what, like six
sorry,
months ago.
is
Oh,
end of December, beginning of January.
okay.
Yeah, and I think I had
Oh, so
200 and
that
then
was
350.
look at you go. What is it? At 500, you get to start a store?
At 500, you get to do something, but I'm not going to create a store. Nobody wants to buy stuff that says, I watched the bad movie so that you don't have to on it or anything like that.
You
Trust me.
never know.
Yeah. But at 1,000, you start to get pre-roll ads money or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, I hope you get many more.
Well, I hope I get many more too, because then I can have people like Lydia on and we can talk about their projects and we can get these projects made.
I hope so.
Mhm.
Like we put so much hard work into it.
Yeah.
Um, so, and I know like once it's made, it's gonna like we're gonna
Yeah.
just work so hard to get it out to the masses.
And this is going to mean so much to you because
Yes.
you put
This
so
is the
much
first
work into it
script I
yourself.
ever wrote.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Lydia. Well, let's talk about some of the other stuff that you're working on. What do you have coming up? Because you're always
So
working. You're always going.
you gotta, it's the indie hustle grind.
Yeah.
Well, I just did a film in New Hampshire called Shiver,
Okay.
Slaying All Night, um, which had the awesome Martin Kleba from Pirates of the Caribbean in it.
Hmm.
Um, we also had Ron Sloan from Friday the 13th, Part 5. He was so nice.
Yeah.
Um, we also had Robert Lasardo was on set for a day. Um, and it was just a lot of blood and gore. Um, so I got to be script supervisor on that. And then I also was second AD. So it was really great to be working behind the
Yeah.
camera more so that, when we get on set for Hellsgate, like I know
Yeah.
I will have more knowledge to bring to the table.
Was
And then
that
I
your
also
first
got to
time
play the
doing those
character.
jobs? Sorry to cut you off. Was that your first time
Um,
doing those?
for a full feature,
Yeah.
yes,
Cool. All right. Sorry. Go
it
ahead.
was. Um, I was just gonna, what was I gonna say? Oh my goodness. Oh,
All right.
I
It's
got
my
to play the
fault.
character of Sarah,
Yeah.
while I was there too. So that was super fun.
Weren't you wearing a
Um,
wig like that
so
as Sarah too? I thought I saw a
I
picture.
she
Yeah.
was blonde though.
Yeah.
Yes. I was the snow bunny character
Yeah.
because like I was talking to the executive producer Jeff Gotek. I will never say that man's last name right. Um, so I was like, I don't you think our characters should be like in another scene together or something so that we're not just like this random couple that just like shows up? And he was like, no, because in Friday the 13th part, whatever, I'm not as big a fan as he is to know
Yeah.
exactly what he said. So I'm sorry to the Friday the 13th fans. I'm not up to date on all of them. But he was like, no, because in this one, there's just this couple that Jason just goes up and kills. He's like, so you guys are kind of like a homage to that. And I was like, okay, Jeff, whatever you say. So, but we actually got to film our scene on an actual ski mountain, um, with the ski lift and everything.
Yeah.
So I kept joking around to my scene partner, DJ Patton, and then Connor Holden, was also in the scene with us. He was playing the ski lift operator, and then DJ Patton played my boyfriend. I was like, everybody's gonna love our scene. I said, just because we're not the scene that takes place at a house or just like the woods.
Yeah.
Like we actually had like this cool location. So
Yeah, for
we
sure.
just joked the whole time about that everybody was gonna love our scene. So I hope they do. So I'm very excited for that film
Yeah.
to come out. Their work getting started on editing for that.
Okay.
So as you know how editing is.
That's what I do. Uh, I was on the phone, or sorry, I was on Zoom recently with Jeff Kirkendall from the Mark Polonium movies.
Oh my God, I love
Yeah.
Jeff. I was in a Mark Polonia film with
I know, I
Jeff.
saw it. I saw it before I interviewed
Oh
you.
yes, we talked about this. Oh my goodness.
I mentioned having watched that movie in the interview with Jeff too. It's funny. Um,
Oh
but Jeff described acting as his full-time hobby. And I that's resonated with me. So I've started using that too, that this YouTube stuff is my full-time hobby. I got a job. I go and work my job, and then I come
yeah,
home and I work on my full-time hobby over here.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Jeff is so great, and we actually don't. We live like 40 minutes from each
Oh,
other.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's so nice. Yeah, I
I
had him on
I keep. I'm like, when are you gonna have me in another movie, Jeff? When? Like,
I'm sure he
I'm
would.
local.
Yeah.
Jeff is
I
great.
that one up on this past Sunday. So check that one out when you get a chance. He was fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, so
But
yeah,
yes, where
a
were we?
tangent to dig
Oh, what
in.
I'm yeah, right? Isn't that how it always goes?
Yeah.
Um, but yes, another project I'm working on with Bill Diamond, who I had mentioned earlier, what he is doing is, do you remember the comic books Eerie and Creepy?
No, I don't.
Well, there was comic books, Eerie and Creepy. I think it was like the 1960s,
Okay.
1970s. It was like when Vampira was coming out.
Hmm.
Vampirella was I think. So what Bill is doing is he's taking the old comics and turning them into shorts.
Oh,
And he
cool.
made so Bill is a puppeteer. He worked with Jim Henson. So
Hmm.
he made puppets for Eerie and Creepy, and they're going to be introducing the episodes
Oh, that's
and
cool.
like narrating them. So we've started filming the first episode of that, which will have an eerie like part to it and a creepy part to it. They're two
Okay.
different stories. But what Bill is trying to do is be like the way like back in the early days, like at Universal, where they had like the core group of actors and they just acted in everything.
Yeah.
That's what he wants the Eerie and Creepy series to be. So I am part of that core group, so I get to be in every episode and play
Oh,
all these
that's
different
cool.
characters. So it's
So
lots of
part of the
fun.
ensemble cast. You're
So
like an American Horror Story type thing, all right?
yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit like
there you go.
that.
Yeah.
I mean not that stature, but yes.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Um, Who knows? And then at the end of this month, I will actually be in California. I will be at Monster Palooza.
Okay.
So if anybody is in the area of Pasadena, California, Monster Palooza, I guess this is the first I went to Sunapalooza last year and it was an awesome convention. But I guess Monster Palooza is just like huge.
Yeah.
And it has like a ton of special effects artists and things like that. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna be
Yeah,
doing
that's
there this
cool.
year because
Hmm.
they do I guess they put on like a lot of exhibits and stuff, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it'll be my second time going to California. I obviously I don't go out in the sun a lot. Uh, but so I got a shirt that says do not put in direct sunlight. So
Yeah.
hopefully they'll save me.
I'm sure you can see that I'm the same way. Everybody at home. I'm an indoorsman.
Yeah, we stay inside as much as possible.
Yes. So, I from what I understand, you also have a movie that's coming out in June.
Yes.
Yeah.
So last time I was on the show, I was on with Ty Chaman. So
Yep.
the film The Lady of Castle de la Mort will be premiering in Buffalo June 19th.
That's fun.
And
That's
then
exciting.
we'll be going to DVD after that. So
Yeah.
super excited.
All right.
And I love that that one was, shot in black and white, more of like a comedy horror, like
Yeah.
like the Mel Brooks style. So
Yeah. Like Young
um
Frankenstein.
yeah,
Hmm. Yeah.
or Steen, depending on who you are. I always say it both ways because you
Yeah.
never know.
Right. Yeah. I should have said it the other way. Yeah. What are you gonna
No,
do?
that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
You got your
I
back.
got Frankenstein on the brain. I've done so much Frankenstein stuff lately. It's crazy.
But I mean, it's a good thing to have.
Yeah, that's true. So,
I'm a huge fan of The Bride, so
the witch, sorry?
The Bride of Frankenstein.
Bride of Frankenstein. Yeah. One of the questions that I've added to my lightning round is favorite Universal monster, and I had my first Bride of Frankenstein the other day.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah,
yeah.
she's mine. I did
Mhm.
a cosplay of her.
I believe I saw that. Yes. Yeah. On your
Yeah, that was
Instagrams.
awesome.
So
A lot of
what
fun to play
Legos
her.
are you building these days, Lydia?
Well, a new Lord of the Rings set comes out next month.
Okay.
What I
What's
got
this
my
one?
eyes on. It's the Minas Tirith. So it's huge apparently. So I think I'm gonna need like a full dining room table just to hold Rivendell, the Shire, and then Minas Tirith. Like,
Wow.
because that's it's just yeah, they're huge sets. So they're definitely not gonna fit in a bookcase. So
So
I'm
where are
gonna
you
have
gonna
to figure out
eat?
what I'm gonna do about that.
Where are you gonna eat? Like
I think we're just gonna have to sacrifice it
eat on the
for the
bed?
Legos. Yeah, I mean, whatever. We could sit down. We'll do Japanese style.
Yeah, there you go.
Get some floor pillows. Just eat like that.
What's the last set that you
Who needs
actually
to eat?
built?
Oh, I built a haunted house
Okay.
a couple of months ago.
I think my brother-in-law
I don't know
might
why
have built.
I don't know why I did that. A haunted house.
Yeah, I
But
think my
yeah,
brother-in-law built that haunted house too, but I'm not positive.
it was fun. It was a fun
Yeah.
little build. It was the 3-in-1, which I don't like the 3-in-1s because I'm like, I have to buy three of these
Yeah, because you
because
got to
I
make each one if you want to display
yes,
them.
and I
Yeah,
exactly. I'm like, they know what they're doing.
yeah. What are you gonna
Damn
do?
you, Lego.
Like rotate it around and build the other thing?
Yeah.
Way.
No. So yes.
So you're excited also
The
for the
3-in-1
Gollum
home.
movie, from what I understand.
Oh my God, yeah, because they were just announcing like actual cast members. So Frodo's coming back.
Oh wow.
Elijah Wood, I do
Yeah,
not why I don't know why I could not think of his name.
yeah.
But Elijah Wood is coming back to play Frodo. Um, Gandalf is coming back.
Okay, that's good. They
So
got to get him
so
in
he
before because he's getting pretty
yes,
old.
don't
Yeah,
say it.
yeah, I
Don't you
know.
so he's coming back and also playing um
Magneto, right?
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's
In the
really coming
Avengers.
back.
Yeah. Super
Yeah, so
coming
he's got
back.
like yes. So and then also I can't remember. I'm sad Aragon's not coming back, but he said, his reasoning is Aragon's not in the book, so it doesn't he's like
Yeah.
he's not part of the story. He's like so I'm not not that there's a book for Golem, but
Hmm.
the I guess so this takes place after like the Rings of Power and The Hobbit, but
Okay.
before Lord of the Rings. So this
Okay.
is I think I don't know if this is gonna like start off with when it was Smeagol and
Yeah.
he found the ring and then his like how long because he had the ring for like 300 years, right?
He had the ring for a long time. And
Yeah.
then like Frodo
So then I
Frodo
wonder if the
Frodo's
ending will
around.
be Frodo getting the ring. I wonder if they're gonna touch into like I'm curious how they're gonna weave it.
Yeah. They're gonna have to de-age Elijah Wood too then, right? Because
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
I'm interested to see. Not that he needs much of it,
No. But I mean like he was like
but
what,
yeah, they are
21 when
25
they
years old. The
Yeah.
movies are 25 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
I
But
was
yeah,
watching.
exciting
I have
stuff
to. I'm
coming.
watching the Child's Play series for a
Hmm.
record that I do with I do these film analysis records with a filmmaker in Edmonton. His name's Brandon, and
Okay.
we've done Friday the 13th. We did Nightmare on Elm Street. We've done Halloween. Now we're doing Child's Play and Leprechaun. And the Child's Play ones. I was watching Bride of Chucky the other day, and
Oh, that is my favorite.
I had never seen it. I can't believe that I was
Do
watching
you know
this.
Jennifer Tilly was 40 years old when she was in that?
She was how old? 40,
40, 40.
40, just 40. Wow. Holy smokes.
I would have thought
Yeah.
she was like 25,
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, but
but that's my favorite.
when I think about it, um that movie came out in 1998. It starts off with
Hmm.
Living Dead Girl by Rob Zombie, and I was thinking to myself,
Yep.
I I can't believe that that was almost 30 years ago that that song came out because, I think I'm a lot older than you are. But I
Probably
was
not as much as you. I'm 37.
Well, I am because I'm turning 49 next week. So
Oh, well, happy early birthday.
thanks.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
yes, I love Bride of Chucky. I do a Tiffany cosplay.
I think I saw that too. Yeah. Yeah.
I actually won a cosplay contest with my Tiffany cosplay one
Really?
time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. That was a very fun movie. Now I have to watch the rest of them before next week. So,
Good luck.
yeah.
Oh, does it also include the series? Are you including the series in this?
No, we have not
Yeah, because that would
included
be a lot.
series so far. Yeah. One of my viewers asked me if I could also review the I Know What You Did Last Summer series on
Mhm.
as one of my regular reviews. And I told him I'd do it, but I don't want that to become a regular thing because committing to a
Mhm.
movie, to reviewing a movie for somebody's request is like an hour and a half. Committing to reviewing
Yeah.
a series for somebody is like a good 6, 7 hours, right? Depending on how many episodes there are.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I can't make a regular thing of that, but maybe we'll do the Chucky series one day. I have not watched any of it.
I haven't watched them either,
Yeah.
so I can't really comment.
Hmm.
I just know I follow Fiona Dora on Instagram. So I
Yeah.
got to see where she got to play her father. They like transformed her
Okay.
into her father when he uh, was Charles Lee Ray. So
Yeah.
that was pretty cool to like watch that unfold on Instagram, but I never watched the series.
Yeah. I mean, one day. I spend all my time watching movies, I tell you. All
Well,
right,
if you
Steve.
need any recommendations, I have a few on Tubi.
Do you? Which ones?
Yeah, so I have The Board, which is more it's not a lot of gore. It's
Okay.
more like psychological.
Yeah.
Then there is Macabre Mountain.
Okay.
It has Robert Mukes in it, Dave Sheridan, Felissa Rose. Um, and then also Reunion from Hell 2, which is a very bloody Christmas slasher that has Lisa Wilcox in it, Danny Hassel, and Mark Patton. And that is the only movie that all three of those Nightmare on Elm
Yeah.
Street alumni have been in together. So I'm the only actress to actually act with the three of them at the same time.
That's awesome. I'll watch anything with Mark Patton in it as well.
Oh
Number
my God,
two,
he
I
has
think, is my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street.
his character in
Yeah.
Reunion from Hell 2 is he plays a journal like the pushy journalist.
Yeah.
And he does such a great job.
All right. Well, I'm going to watch some Lydia Manson Tubi movies then.
Well, oh, thank you. You have to let me know what you think.
I will, for sure. Just like I did with Rip Van Winkle.
Yes, part three.
Part three. Part three. All right. Well, it
Yes,
was lovely.
Wavy.
Sorry, what was
Thank you for
that?
I said wait when I got to play Wavy.
Yeah, Wavy the Clown.
Yep.
Lydia was a clown in that one. Thank you so much for coming back, Lydia. I'm glad that we got
Thank
to
you
talk
for
about
having
Hellsgate.
me.
Yeah. You
Thank
can
you
come
so
back anytime you
much.
want.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I love talking with you. We'll catch back up on Legos and Lord of the Rings and all that cool stuff.
For sure.
Yeah. All right. So everybody, I'm going to put the links to what we talked about today, the proof of concept for Hellsgate. I'm going to put the Hellsgate movie website in the description. And what else did I say I was going to put in the description? Um,
Oh, you were gonna link our previous episode, I
yeah,
think,
our previous episode for sure.
so
And I'll
that
put,
they for the lightning up for the lightning questions.
yeah, yeah. And I'll put Lydia's Instagram in there too.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, yeah, make sure that you check out Lydia's stuff. And if you know anybody that has lots of money, tell them to go throw money at the Hell's Gate movie. And let's get that thing made, everybody.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Goodbye.